I was on Comic Pro artist Ethan Van Sciver's channel after he had a mind-numbing debate with this SJW Comics idiot. If you want to see the debate in its entirety, I put the link below so you could watch the whole thing. I'm going to be honest, it's brutal to get through. I had to click off myself at some points and watch something else because these people are insufferable. They are just, it's so hard to watch them. It's the perfect embodiment of why this crap doesn't sell. So I encourage you to go watch it because this is what we're fighting: is these idiots who think that they're changing the world and doing all this stuff. It's just not the case. And he goes on about Venom selling 100 or 200,000 copies or something, and he doesn't even know that King Spawn sold 500,000 copies. How do you not know this, being in the comics world? I can't take these people. Anyways, the next part of this is going to be just me on the debate so you can see when I was on there. But if you want to watch it in its entirety, the link's below. Thanks for watching.
It's about a buoy.
Yes, Hargrave, how are you?
Hello. This was nothing but a lecture, man. That's all I heard. It was just him doing a TED talk to you. I'm so tired of these people and this insane garbage. By the way, how come you didn't want to talk about King Spawn selling 500K copies? How about that? He's going on. Yeah, well, why is he going on about 100Ks? Who gives a shit? Look at what Spawn's selling.
Right.
I mean, this is just... I'm just so tired of this with these people. And who is he to be the moral judge of anybody? It's like he's trying to tell you what to say and all this. I'm just so tired of this. Am I the only one who's had enough of these people? I'm just so sick of these people.
See, it is guys like that is the reason why I'm single, because I do not want to be around that at all.
You hear that? U.S. Hutch Kitty is single, guys. All right, hold on a second.
You don't want to be lectured, Dutch Kitty?
Here's a 20-pound super chat from Darth Cerebus. Hi, Uncle E. Just back cold day. ID 18. Just back cold day. Oh, Snowman, a cold day in hell. I can't wait. It looks awesome. Also, would you consider doing trading card sets in the future with chase cards and stuff? That'd be super cool. Hope you and yours are keeping well. Yeah, why not?
Well, okay, just to answer Hargrave.
And thank you.
No, it was that nitpicky of like, I'm gonna, he sounded like a woman arguing with a man.
Yeah.
That's exactly
what I felt like giving him a tampon.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, this is why I'm single, because I don't want to be around men that act like women.
What I liked is that it made their side look terrible and gave you a chance to retell all their stupid accusations.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I didn't even begin to, get into. I wanted to talk about what cancel culture actually feels like and what it is to actually go through that from the inside. But
go for it.
I'm on this. No, I mean, I'll do that another time on another stream. But I'm on this kick right now about, what's going on with Superman, because I really feel like that's important.
That's not me reading DC too, man.
Yeah, I read about that and I just feel bad about it. I just feel like, imagine that kind of frustration that it's like, you've sold your rights away to DC Comics, like something that belongs to your family. I mean, Superman should belong to the Siegel and Schuster family. And no, it belongs to a major corporation that's paying them peanuts and giving them a hard time. Those families should be billionaires. They really should. Superman generated $500 million in the last 5 years in terms of movie ticket sales, product, all that stuff. And these guys are sitting there, they're getting paid $25,000 a month from DC.
It's so easy to make them comfortable, because it's just to make someone comfortable. I'm not talking like I'm making you the ultra mega millionaire of the, I'm not but just to make someone comfortable. It's something easy to do for these corporations. And they want how much? 25?
Yeah, $25,000.
That's ridiculous. Thank you.
All right, Sketch Therapy. Thanks for coming on, pal.
And nice to be here.
See you.
Ethan, did you see the Flashcast episode where he read the Starfire book and he showed the whole book?
No. I didn't.
Well,
Like it was story
okay,
time.
well, the whole book is her eating cake, being angry about a lesbian crush, and telling the mom to screw off. That's the whole book. I kid you not.
Yeah, but it ends well,
That's it.
doesn't it? It ends with her being
Well-
like, "Oh, maybe my mom is okay." Well,
And there's
maybe-
another one.
And her hair.
What I
turned
what I remember is she flies off or something. I have to watch it again, but that's what I remember at the end. She was flying or something. It was just garbage. I don't know how Flash could sit through that.
And that's not that.
Oh, well, hold on, Vanessa.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
excited
it's not
that
that
you're
woman's
here.
first insert either.
Okay,
It's
wait,
not.
hold on. U.S. Dutch Kitty, thanks for being here. I'll see you later.
Oh, just real quick.
Yes.
Thank you for the hoodies that you gave for my brother with cancer.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. So I just want to say that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care, Heather.
And
Bye-bye.
Andrea.
All right, let me see. R. Bruggeman, thanks
sir.
for being here. Did
Have a-
you say what you wanted to say?
Oh, I said plenty. I'm just going to say have a beautiful night. I'm going to go walk the dogs in my all caps jersey and then come back, watch the rest of the show.
Okay, sounds cool. Take care.
Yeah, it's not
All
every day you get set up next to a C word.
All right, first of all, Vanessa, I'm so happy that you're here. You are my favorite cast member on the chat show. Which
Oh
is,
God, don't say that.
Well, you are. I watched that show for
Oh,
you.
it's Kaiju. Sorry, man.
Yeah, and it's oh my God, a lot of people are coming in here. Hold on, but you are my favorite, and I want to know what you thought of that because you have spicy takes about just about everything. So,
Well, I mean, this happens to you all the time, Ethan, when you offer to like try to have a conversation, and I don't know if it's because of the use of the word debate, but these your other side, the opponent, for lack of a better word, they never come, to talk to explore your point of view from, an actual place of good faith. It's always like, you're definitely wrong, I'm right, and I got my evidence.
Sure.
I have my 25 billion kajillion freaking sheets of paper, and you have your computer, you put your all caps ball cap on, and you're just like, hey, I probably have some screenshots that have been banked up over the almost 4 years of bullshit that you had to take.
yeah.
Let me tell you what to say and how to talk. You need to do this. No, I don't.
Well, and for him, he wasn't in it. Like Ethan was in the, people come into Comicsgate at various points of time, right? And it's funny when you have like your own memory of shit happening. Like, for example, Donald Trump. There used to be the thing, during his president, Donald Trump hates black people. I'm old enough to remember the 90s. He was in every other rap song that came out in that decade.
Mm-hmm.
His whole thing was ridiculous. And like Heather said, like it was like a man arguing with a woman, but you hurt their feelings. Does the feelings affect the damn bank account? Do these people still have jobs?
Yeah, like my thing is to, when in preparing for this debate, which I did very little of. I just thought of a couple of things that I felt like I wanted to say. But my thing was to actually kind of think like, okay, first of all, how everyone experiences the same event is different. So, for SJWs, it's like, for people, not the SJW, fuck them, but for the people who actually witnessed, this or were touched by, Comicsgate in some way, have a bad opinion about it or saw something they didn't like, you got to kind of put yourself in their shoes and go, okay, so how did they experience what happened versus how I experienced it? Like how I experienced my cancellation informs everything else that I do. So I'll never be the same again. The person that I was in 2005 when I was drawing Green Lantern, is that person's gone. Like I was so naive. I was just absolutely so naive. And experiencing cancel culture and then watching it happen to other people and then watching other people blame those people for what is happening to them. It's your fault. It's Gina Carano's fault what happened to her. It's your fault for what happened. It's changed who I am irrevocably. I will never be the same again.
He kept saying that too. He kept saying, take responsibility. And I'm like, why don't you take fucking responsibility? I'm sick of it.
They
You're
can't
sitting here
take
telling him,
responsibility.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I said, that's take responsibility. Well, I mean, I have, it's like I have in the sense that, I picked myself up and I've created a platform and I've taken Comicsgate, which was, a slur. It was something that was applied to people as a slander, what was going on in comics. I've taken it and I've turned it into something good, something positive that, means something to me. Other people disagree and can feel like, Comicsgate is whatever they want it to be. But, Andrea and I believe in this. We love Comicsgate. We love what we're doing. We love this community. We love Cyberfrog. We love All Caps Comics. And we love promoting other people's comics. There is nothing but positivity here. But
that wasn't even a debate. That was just railroading.
Yeah, it was.
Look what Marvel and DC wants to sell me. Robin, sexuality, and all this crap. There's nothing positive there. It's all just this SJW crap. I see you on here, and you're just like Johnny Carson. Hey, look at this. This is awesome and everything, and it's this super positive thing. And I just feel so bad for DC and Marvel because I remember back in the day getting Punisher and watching people's heads being blown off and stuff. And now I see this crap. I'm like, what is this?
Well, he said, aren't there any conservative comics? And I'm like, name them. And he's like, Bill Willingham. It's like, Bill Willingham hasn't worked in a decade. He just now got a gig somehow. Bill Willingham is up in my DMs. We're planning, to do stuff because, he's been kicked out. He's been kicked out of comics. And the minute he emerges, again, I showed it's always fuck Bill Willingham o'clock. It's like he takes abuse too for his politics because his politics are different from theirs. So no, you can't really be. Are there conservatives in comics and mainstream comics? Yep.
And they're hiding.
Who are they? They're hiding. They're people that They talk to us, and they're terrified. They're terrified.
I came in about halfway through the debate, and what I thought was, well, okay, Ethan, you worked for DC Comics most of the time, yet he was still throwing Marvel events at you, which doesn't make sense because what happened at Marvel happens at Marvel. You were working for DC, so all you were working on was what you were working on.
Yeah, I know, but again, and this other thing, like, well, they're SJW and the books are selling. I mean, I still don't believe that. I just don't. I think it's
Manga is kicking their asses. Manga is just owning everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
and just go to any bookstore. Go to any bookstore.
He used a 2015 #1 book to compare to your most recent, like, what was it, Green Lantern number like 30 something.
Yeah.
Instead of using something like, I don't know, the DC Rebirth books or something like Sinestro Corps War. That's crazy.
And he downplayed Sinestro Corps. That was crazy.
Yeah. He said it didn't sell.
He was making those numbers up completely.
Exactly.
Well, when he
Somebody
said that
talked
the
about
comic
taking
book
things out of
sales,
context. He took everything out of context.
Yeah. Well, when he was talking about comic book sales, I'm friends with the owners of the biggest comic book chain in Florida. They've told me literally multiple times that new comic books is less than 1% of their sales now.
It's all back issues.
That they've had to do back issues and collectibles to pay the bills. New comic books do not do anything. They sit on the shelf and they don't sell.
But comics are booming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How are they booming?
That's
the
no different
largest
than
comic book chain in Florida is selling less than 1%. And they have 8 stores here.
It's no different than the comic shop I go to. It's trading cards and collectibles and other things that aren't comic books.
Yeah, and back issues.
We go to the dollar thing in the
That's
comic
it.
shop.
How come he didn't know about King Spawn selling that much? I don't know if he knew that and left it out or what, but I was like, why are you going on about 100,000 when Spawn is selling insanely like that? He could have made that point. It was like he didn't know or something. Like I don't know.
Perhaps he's not a real comic fan.
Because he doesn't know.
Everyone has to be represented.
He was given so many straw man arguments. I was waiting for a Wicker Man bonfire to go off.
My thing about all of this is it doesn't really matter because the truth will out. Like if comics are selling fine, then okay, and if they're not, we're certainly going to see. You know, I mean that's the thing. So you know, you can gaslight and we can win this. You can walk away from this argument by saying comics are doing great, and I'm going to go, okay. But at the end of the day, you know, we'll see how things are doing. And also, those people are not the target of my enmity. I want comic book stores to do well. I care about comic book retailers. I want comic book customers to get the books that they want. That's important. I don't want them to be insulted. I guess the objects of my enmity are SJW comic book pros, or I would even say just abusive comic book pros. And then also these major companies that, you know, employ them and endorse their behavior, or at least don't punish it. That's, you know, those are the people who I have a problem with. And even then, we've moved past that. Like, we're talking about things that just don't matter anymore. What matters right now is that Comicsgate exists, and it's a way for us to just not even care. When we had to care, we had to care. We don't have to care anymore. We don't care what they do or what, you know, how they're doing. There is Comicsgate.
What they don't understand
in so long, except for CG stuff.
The bottom line is you have to have something that somebody wants, and they do not understand this. They just do not get that concept. I don't want Starfire. I don't care about Robin's sexuality and all this garbage. I care about people fighting and action and kicking ass and awesome comics. That's what I want to read. And that's
right,
what I'll
Hargrave.
Yep.
All right, Hargrave, thank you for being here. I'm going to let you go. Appreciate you.